Hello and welcome back to my hot stream. Hex, Shards of Fate Underworld campaign. Somewhere in the middle of the desert on the 23rd battle. Gonna go turn in some quests. We have the robot GPL 355-2099 loading startup protocol. Dialogue operational engaged. Query. What happened to you and what are you doing here? What happened to you? I am on a mission for my master. Who is your master? My master is Ulreg. Where's your master? What mission? What mission? The nature of my mission is memory access denied. Where is your master? Unable to access memory. Pathways long denied me are now open. I am learning. This is unexpected. Please give me time to think and learn while you search for the missing piece to give me full access. Missing piece. Got it. So, missing piece. Check over here on the quest and find the regulator in the Sky Le Tapue. Great. So, gonna have to find some coyotal nonsense. I have another quest up here. It's got a red flag. I'm guessing that is the Lost Gnomes in the Northern Desert. Let's head to the Star-Touched Valley, where no doubt I'll have to fight some shaman, coyotal shaman. And there he is, look, Crowfeather. I knew by the shape of the clouds this morning that I would be meeting a stranger. Have you seen gnomes coming through here? Have you found any spare robot parts in the area? Are there any animals to tame around here? I'm missing currently the last sort of Pokemon creature. Let's ask for this. Walkers of sand and stone wander the plateau to the west of here. There are ground-running birds that skitter around the feet of the walkers that are tameable. The challenge is trying to catch one of them. I've lived in this valley my entire life and never caught a trail runner. That might be what we need. I don't know. Have you seen any gnomes coming through here? And spare robots. Gnomes? Some time ago, they headed north into the deep desert and have not returned. I will tell you what I told them. If you get into trouble, I will not come looking for you. I've warned you, so if you die, which you will likely will, my conscience is clear. And have you found any spare robot parts in the area? I am no dwarf. I wouldn't know what a robot part looked like if I tripped over one in the desert, which I haven't. Goodbye. No fights. Wow. We've got Forsaken Plateau and South Desert. Let's go this one. Dead ends. You climb to the summit of a plateau that overlooks the river to the north. The sky here shimmers and ripples outward as if we're made of liquid. Though the sun is shining, you cannot feel its heat. There is no breeze. The sun descends from the sky and hangs several meters above the ground. You stare directly at it, yet it does not blind you. The sun then splits into 4 smaller balls of light that separate and begin floating around you in a slow, wide circle. The balls of light stretch and bend until they take on a vaguely humanoid forms. Multiple. Each of the 4 creatures of light are faceless and tower several hundred feet into the sky. Jesus. At first they seem to take no notice of each other, and then they begin to gesticulate towards one another, their movements becoming increasingly agitated and hostile. You notice a pack of ghostly canine beasts quietly trot up from behind you. They appear to be wolves or coyotes, but made of smoke. They ignore you, focusing their attention on the creatures of light. So we're seeing some sort of historical battle or something between giants and wolves. 2 of the light beings begin to glow a fiery red and lash out at each other aggressively, sparking lightning and gouts of fire. One of them rises into the air, hosting a massive spear made of flame. It pounces the other being and thrusts its fiery spear through the chest of its foe. The impaled being plummets to the ground, and a pool of blood begins to seep from its body, slowly spreading outwards until the entire plain is saturated in glowing liquid. The light beings and the lake of blood vanish, but the ghost coyotes remain. One by one they lift their front paw off the ground and stand on 2 feet. They begin speaking to each other in a whispery language. One of the coyotes holds out its paw, and a tiny cosmos begins swirling above it. Another jumps in the air and begins flying, its legs transforming into a tiny cyclone. Another begins waving its arms in a magical pattern, summoning lightning bolts from the sky. The ghost coyotes disappear. You hear a distant shrieking and see black, bloated storm clouds form in the sky. Vague shapes begin to descend from the cloud, leaving streaks of red and white flames in their wake. Jesus, how much talking do I have to do? Way! That is one of my quests. some reason I cannot go first on this guy. Whoa. What do we got? Killblade, Mosquito, and buff with the Swift Strike. Now the big problem with this hand is it needs to be fast, and I need the resources. I got the resources, but is it fast enough? We'll find out, depending on what I draw. You have basically 5 turns to get this guy before he starts spamming out the legendaries. Doesn't help that you don't get to start first as well. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna put the metal on the Mosquito for sure. Need one of my 2-drops for next turn. And didn't get it, but that's close enough. Gonna have to drop one of these diamonds, I think. Really? Forgot to use that. And wow, more land. Or resources in this case. Gonna drop one of these diamonds. I don't know if it's worth it right now, but might as well. It is a basic action, so don't really need to use it now. But I want to get that extra healing started. What? Why did I not attack with the other one? That was painful. This guy is so necessary for this fight. Unblockable. Because he's randomly spawning all these legendaries, it is possible he will get something that can block it. But that's a guaranteed 3 damage if he is unlucky. He's got an artifact, Spell Shield. I think... yeah, it gets Spell Shield randomly when a card you control transforms an artifact. Gives them +1/+1. I think artifacts can block it, yes. But he won't, because it's a 2/2. This is Life Drain. I think it already has Life Drain and Rage, even better. So far it looks really good. It's not actually that good. I'm gonna save this back. He still will probably swing. Okay, this is the best I've done on this boss. 11 health. And here's the ability. He's going to create X random unique, which is basically legendary troops. Put them into play. They have stupid abilities. Look at, and he gets the bastard flyer. As it says, put all troops and crypts that died this turn into play under your control. Ah, not flying at the moment. Had this come into play as a 10/10 flyer, maybe it was a different one. Looked very similar. And because it's necrotic, it can block my corrupt harvester because it's blood. And I've got 2 of them now. Great. I can still fly in though for 6 damage, so I could finish this next turn. Let's hope so. This is such an RNG fight. This is my 3rd attempt. Hold those back to kill them, just in case. Yeah, I could just hold 1 back. Now it's all down to whether he can summon a flyer blocker here. And he does, and not only that, but he gets the whole grouping. This is what got me last time, held me down, could not do anything. No way to stop. Yes, when she enters play, create an echo for each time she was inspired. Well, she wasn't inspired. Question is, can I do it? He's got it. Yeah, he's got the exact amount of troops. He might not block the Killblades, because they will kill something, or he might just throw the fairies at them. Yeah, that is the problem. Next turn he will summon 3 legendaries, and then 4 and 5, and it just keeps growing, growing, growing. Okay. So he's got my flyers locked down. And he can only block 1 of my corrupt harvesters, so yeah. Actually, he can block both. He's got an artifact, which will die, but he can still block. He will block the other one with the 6/9, probably the 4/3, and the 2/2 Mosquito will be blocked by Lady Valeria. 1 fairy will do that. I will do 2 damage, and that's about it. Let's do it anyways. Next turn is so random, who knows what'll happen. Up. Awesome. Didn't even block. Excellent. 3rd time's a charm. Very hard fight, lots of RNG. Good luck with that. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll catch you next time. Oh yeah, and this part. You open your eyes, you feel as if you've been asleep for 100 years. As you scan the horizon, you see nothing but dust caught up in the wind. You hear an eerie whisper next to your ear. All myths grow in power. Return to this place if you wish to confront the army again. No thank you. Excellent. That is finished. Once again, thank you for watching, and I'll catch you next time.